Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here. It's time for an epic unboxing. So we got this back here, that tape, and oh yeah, it's about to go down, man. We got something dope. So what we got, it is cue SpongeBob music right here. But it is the epic Beyblade X UX10 customized set. So I love these sets, but damn it, they drive me nuts. It's the type of set that we saw during even Metal Fight Beyblade with like the Eldrago customized set, the Perseus set. Saw it in Burst, you know, with like Apocalypse, Genesis, like those types of sets and such. But now getting them with Beyblade X. So with this, 4 different blades, 3 ratchets, and 6 drivers. It drives me nuts because like the uneven number with it, you know. So for one of the bays I have, I'll definitely have to find like a spare ratchet. But yeah, and even for the bits, like we'll have some spare bits with it. But there are some stock combos with this that you like. At least TT recommended them being stock combos. But then others you kind of just go for whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the stock combos that they decided for these bays. But what we got is a blue house a blue house hammer, which is really freaking sick. A red Tyranno beat, which is also sick, getting the metal coat for both of them. We got Terra Swing, which is, you know, TT's version of Talon-Terra, so it's cool how they're making it where people in like Japan and like that region and such are able to get some of the Hasbro bays, you know, except under TT, which is pretty cool. So like how they did with Knife Shinobi, or, you know, Shinobi Knife, and also with how they're going to be doing with Mammoth Tusk, and how they have done with like Bear Scratch or Savage Bear, you know. But yeah, in general, let's see everything for this. So Knightmail 385 BS. Yeah, no BS with how tall this damn thing is. It's crazy. But 1065 35 385, which is a new ratchet, 515 10 and 85. It's in the mid. Dude, does that mean they're gonna do some that are like that, like 75 65? Notice the bars, because I noticed that thing with the bars. I still believe that they're gonna have 90 for a top height with how they're doing this. It's not the top, so I think 90 is gonna be the ultimate height with it. And then the lowest being 50, and then maybe they'll start doing like 55 65 75, that type of stuff. I won't be surprised. But then BS, I think what, Bound Spike is what it's called. And then with this we got Terra Swing, which it seems like they made this the combo for it. You know, that being 770 and RA Rubber Excel it comes with 27 23 50. And then Rubber Excel, first rubber bit we've seen, 60, 17, 3, 20, and 80. And then 778, 12, 10, 70. And then we got the point, which are the stats, just to make it go quicker. The ball bit, got a rush bit, got a metal needle bit, as well as 160. And then, of course, Tyranno beat, and Hell's Hammer. So, without further ado, man, let's get into it. I know, longest intro ever, just had to explain everything with the box and such, and I will also be trying my best to save as much of this artwork as I can, because I like doing collages, and there's definitely a hell of a lot to use with that box. But, yeah, look at all the G's. There's so much, dude. It's insane. Loaded. They always load these sets. But, yeah, so I'll go in with all the different parts for it. So I'm trying to get that code. Gotta make sure to get the points for the app, especially with how much shit they're adding with the winter time already. It's insane. But, yeah. Like I said, I will use the stock combos that TT recommended, or they showed off, because they definitely have the stock combos for at least a couple of these days. And damn, look at Knightmail. Alright. Yeah, that J Jupiter gimmick with it. Alright. Boom. Jesus, Tom. Alright. That's flat too. Alright. That's wild. Well, yeah, it makes sense how they're doing it. I love the way they're keeping the balance with it, like adding the additional height, but you know, switching it up for each of the height at least a bit. And it shows how they're maintaining the balance even with the bays getting taller. A way to buff them up a little bit. Alright, so I think we got all the parts. Alright, so getting into this, I guess I'll just go stock-wise with the bays that are stock anyways. So we got Knightmail up in here. Gonna start off with it. Definitely like big time blades with it. It reminds me of like some Destroyer Perseus vibes with how like thick it is. Like it looks like a helmet on the bay itself. Really, really sick. But yeah, it's got the metal balls in it. 3 metal balls. So that a Jupiter type gimmick, you know. Yeah, it's got some big balls right there, I guess. Yeah. With the metal balls, the gimmick is when it spins, they go up and up the center of gravity, and then as it slows down, they'll go down and lower the center of gravity a bit and pull it down, if you will. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna have some big time defense with it. It's gonna be a lot of fun for defense combos. And then we've got 385 in here. So check it out. The way that this thing is. So it clips on, I'm pretty sure. Or oh, that's weird, the way that it clips. So it doesn't have the big time point like, you know, the other ratchets do. So how does it fit on? Does it still like... Oh! I see. So it's got this. The balance with it is that, as you can see right there, it's got the 3 sides, but it's more circular. So they made it really, really round. So even hits on it, it'll make it where the hits, it'll be able to take the hits that much more and have more burst resistance. Because of the round shape, you know. It's like how the shorter ones have like the bumps and such. Like how we see on tour. Honestly, all of them. Yeah, they make it round. But that plastic in there makes it where there's not as much friction with it. So it can still be bursted. And it takes less because of that amount right there. Dude, that's sick. That's a cool way of like balancing it, because they knew that it would be prone on the underside because being so tall, but they made it where it's got like the 3 sides. So 85 with the height, I see them being more round. So maybe they have like 485, 285, etc. But yeah, we got 85 for a height, which that's really, really interesting. So you know they're going to be playing around with the 85 height going forward with a few bays, making them really tall probably. But yeah, I like that balance. Okay, okay. And then we've got, where the hell is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Bound Spike, BS. So the way that this is designed, it's got the spike tip right there, but it looks more like a, kind of like a D tip or defense tip. Reminds me a bit of point, but the way that it's shaped, like it's got the point right there, but a little round. So it's going to have some, you know, it's going to act like a spike, but be more round and be able to roll more. And that's the gimmick for it. It's not too much. I love how they have the gimmicks with the, it's the actual bit itself, with how they design it. But it's meant to cushion the blows a bit. It's kind of like that Fafnir Nothing gimmick a little bit. So that's really cool. And this thing's so tall. Knightmail 380 BS, or 385 BS. Yeah. Yeah, no BS with how tall it is. Literally things like a skyscraper. But I like the balance they have with it being more round, but still being able to be bursted. It shows how they're maintaining the balance with this. Yeah, I won't go through and weigh out everything. Honestly, it'll just take that much more time. And I know it's going to be a bit of a longer unboxing. Or maybe, I don't know, man. But we got to get into the base first. So, next up, we've got Terra Swing, aka Under Hasbro Talentera. It shows, like, the companies are feeding off one another. So, having their exclusives, that of course being under TT, that we have like the Rare Bag Battle game and like, you know, the events that are going to be coming up and stuff. But Hasbro having their exclusives with their Echoes. So, like, you know, like how there's, well, kind of exclusives, except they've done like Bear Scratch for Savage Bear. They're making it where people are able to get these bays that much more, the exclusives under Hasbro. So this being like Talentera, but it's called Terra Swing. like how they did for Knight Shinobi, also like Bear Scratch. Yeah, but basically it's got the mold of Viper Tail, but switched up a bit, and I think it having like more on the attack side with this overall shape and such with it. But it looks really, really cool with all of this like orange and gold. I like this recolor big time. It looks really, really dope. Originally, I would say maybe the one, like I would think the 160 would go well with it, but I am going with the combo that TT made for its stock, which it's kind of wild, like for the color scheme and such with how they did this. That being 770, so this is the first time we've seen 770. We've seen like 760. Yeah. I don't think we got 780, what I remember. I think we just got 760. But, like, yeah, 770 with this. So, technically a new ratchet. Having the 7 bumps on it. I'd say, like, more for, like, defensive combos and such. Up in that burst resistance a bit. Because having, like, the small bumps. And then they gave it the Rubber Excel, dude. That's the combo they gave it. 770 RA. But Rubber Excel. This thing, yeah, it's pretty flat. And decently soft rubber. I've heard people say that this is like not good. Like it's a rubber tip and introduced with Beyblade X. This is notorious for being like big time attack in past generations. You know, plastic, metal fight, burst, all of them. Big time rubber attackers putting in that work. But X is a special case because they're gonna be strong, but I don't think OP. And they're not gonna have the craziest amount of stamina. And the gimmick being like elevate, so it's going to like lift up and circle around with the extreme dash. That way it'll like preserve the rubber, which I think that's really cool. And I think it's still going to hit big time. Like it's about just finding the right combo with it to use that attack. It's a rubber bit, so you know, big time power, but not a lot of stamina with it. So yeah, it's just about the training and such with it. And awesome to see we're getting Rubber Excel. Like awesome to see we got Rubber Excel before the set that comes out in March. But yeah, Terrace Swing, 770 RA. Looks really, really sick, man. I'm just surprised I didn't give it the 160, like the 160 and ball bit or something. But, yeah. So next up, we got the blue Hell's Hammer, which looks so sick, man. I love the blue on this thing. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Really sick recolor, and then we got a recolor for Hell's Hammer, and also we got a recolor for Tyranno Beat. Definitely a solid choice. The crimson red with the black as well. This thing looks damn dope. Both of them look so, so cool. And then we got one ratchet, that being 160, so low height, the 1-point breakthrough with it and such. Like I said, I'm surprised they didn't just make it go with Terra Swing. I'm going with the combo that TT showed off, and it's the 770 RA. So, yeah. But we got Metal Needle, which some people aren't a big fan of. It's like the metal spike type tip. Has some pretty good stamina with it having the metal, but you know, just got to get the right launch in with it, because if you push down too much, you know, like a launch where you just like push it down into the stadium, you could like create dents in the stadium. So definitely just be careful like when launching it. But yeah, I still overall think it has some pretty good stamina. People just don't like it because it's got that risk of puncturing holes in stadiums. But then we got the ball bit, which is a nice white. Looks really, really sick. We've seen this bit quite a bit. I'm surprised they didn't put an orb. But like, yeah, ball overall. Pretty good with its stamina and defense. And then we got Rush, which it's honestly awesome to see them putting in like another Rush, another way to get Rush. Those controlled attacks that are close range. I'd love to see a metal Rush for sure. That'll be really cool. And then we got this blue point. So, yeah, having some big time balance with the attack, and then having the defense stamina with the center part. Depends on how you launch this bad boy. But overall, I think definitely good with its attack, and also ability to maintain its balance and some bit of stamina at the end. But yeah, so this is why it drives me nuts. There's one ratchet and 2 blades and then 4 bits. But what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna make a combo for the Tyranno Beat. It's got the most like parts that work with it, I'd say. So I'm gonna use at least my Tyranno Beat. People can do whatever they want to with the sets, you know. But I'm going off of the combos TT showed off, that being for Knightmail, and then also Terra Swing, keeping them stock like TT had them. But yeah, I'm gonna do Tyranno Beat 160, and the Rush. This fits really well for it. I think the overall color scheme and such. Definitely think the Ratchet goes better with Terra Swing, but in general, this looks really, really, really cool. And having that 1-point breakthrough attack, yeah, consistent attacks with this, I think it works out really well. Looks so awesome, man. But Tyranno beat 160 Rush. And then the Hell's Hammer for now is going to be the one that I don't have anything for, of course. I want to work on getting like a Ratchet. I got to get a Ratchet for it. I got to make a combo with this thing. It looks so cool. It will drive me nuts not being able to battle with it. But yeah, I'll make a combo with the spare parts. You can probably guess. Take a guess in the comments what you think the combo will be that I make with it once I get parts. You know. But anyways, guys, I guess I will do a test launch. I'm going to do like a soft launch for Tyranno Beat because it's painted. And I'm going to wait for battles in order to, like, I don't want this thing to get a scratch on it, at least yet. But Tyranno Beat. 3, 2, 1, close. Oh, yeah. Those control attacks, man. And the consistent startup with the Rush. It gets consistent startups, too. I think it's going to be really nice with its attack. And it looks so cool when it's spinning. Alright, so, yep, Tyranno Beat the recolor. 160 Rush. So damn cool. It looks amazing. Alright, then we got Terra Swing. 3, 2, 1, go. The rubber attack, man. Finally seeing it with Beyblade X. And it just blows my mind how people think it's bad. I'm like, obviously, bad with its stamina, but it's about the power launches with it. Because, like, I'm going to get a power launch. Check this out. Yep, there we go. And getting to start up with the Extreme Dash, man. Because it still has the big-time friction in the attack. Like, it's not going to play at all, that's for sure. And then we got Knightmail up in here. 3, 2, 1, cool. Oh yeah, it's going to be able to affect attacks really well. It's not too aggressive. And yeah, the metal balls with it definitely will help it like with its weight distribution and like shoving away attacks. And it's a pretty thick blade, so yeah, man, I think it'll do pretty well. And then as it slows down, the metal ball shifting to the bottom. And then now we're coming down to the roll, the stamina. See how this thing rolls. See the metal balls. Not too bad. But yeah, that height with it, dude. It's going to be really, really interesting seeing it in battle. But yeah, guys, so that is going to do it for this review on this absolutely epic Beyblade X customized set. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. It's so cool, like the UX line showing off like the diversity, how Beyblade X is evolving, and then the rumored CX line. It's gonna be really, really sick to see, man. But anyways, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Got some, you know, some stock anime battles incoming, and then also some survival battles because I still haven't had time to make teams. But yeah, you'll see the battles soon. Until next time, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Got a ton of shit to do once again. At least releases are slowed down a little bit until like end of December. Goodness gracious, so much coming out. But till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot, I'm up out of here.